I want to know how do you think is the fact that youth are involved in political parties an obstacle to the way of democracy in the country? Your opinion?
My opinion of young people being involved in political parties
Yes.
as being an obstacle.
Yes, for democracy.
Interesting. I mean, my job actually is to get young people involved in community politics. That's what I love doing. Getting them involved in political parties, I think, is a natural process to that. But I think there are many other ways to get young people involved. So I guess one of the barriers would be is once they're in a political party, maybe they don't see the other creative mechanisms for direct representation and democracy, like getting involved in their community maybe a bit more and doing things like Giovanni's expertise on participatory budgeting or just signing petitions or polls or demonstrations. So I think sometimes it takes away from the creativity of what local democracy can be. But there are so many ways that young people can get involved in their communities, and I work with them on a daily basis.
Some of that ways. Can you tell
Oh God!
the most effective ones?
Wow, the most effective is of getting. For me, it's all about making it fun. So for young people to be involved in their communities, like for adults. You don't want to be involved in something that's really boring. So, for example, we use a lot of social media in our engagement with young people. So, tweeting, Facebook, Foursquare, Bebo, you name it, we do it. Online surveys that are fun. They're not boring. Prize draws, competitions. Competing schools as well, so we do lots of conferences where we get schools to come together and say this is what we want and well this is what we want and then maybe this is what we can come together and create. But also using creative media, so we use lots of arts and dance and drama in our work. And actually we do the same with adults, so we treat adults and young people as the same, but we have the excuse that we do it with young people because young people are a bit more fun and they get bored easily, but actually what we find is adults tend to have a bit better time than the young people usually. So video booths, lots of what we call vox pops in the UK, where you have your camera and you 30 seconds, 5 questions, what do you think? And then editing that together into a movie that will then influence policymakers. It's been quite effective for us.
Yes, and what about Armenia? Do you have some impressions from Armenia, from youth community of Armenia? Are they involved in democracy processes? Or
sure, I'm not the expert in Armenia, but what I've seen so far is that people are gathering together around their community, and community spirit, community voice is very important in Armenia, and actually that's the foundation of what you build political democracy on, is the feeling of community and what the community wants and listening to them and responding to them. And I'm sure Armenia is no different to any other European country.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.